Hello and welcome to the Cup Series. We are here in Kansas in the Open Series. I said Cup Series already, so I was like, I don't know, gotta say something different. We are here to a car that I have not raced in a very long time, the Cup car. I would like to try to get back into this thing. So I went in and I decided I was going to try to run a race tonight. Found ourselves a really strong split, 4.3K strength of field, but holy cow. This car has always been really strange to me, and it's even stranger than I remember. I cannot figure this thing out. I can't figure out why it reacts the way it does half the time, or what it's going to do, when it's going to decide to stick and when it's not. It's so different than just about anything else I drive. It's like the ARCA car, the new ARCA car, I felt like I did a practice session and I'm like, okay, I kind of get how this thing works. I get the idea. I still need to learn more, but I feel like I get what it's going to do. But here, I used up the whole practice time and I still feel like I don't quite understand what's going on. But, we're here to lose some iRating and hopefully get better, because I'm gonna need it. 'Cause, man, this is gonna be rough, I think. I don't know whether or not I should be shifting.
Fastest lap for Mullins, 30.29.
I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing, man.
That's a new fastest lap for...
Sometimes it feels like I should shift, sometimes it doesn't.
V12, that puts you 0.84 off the pace.
See, like, this time it feels like it's stuck so much better. Is that just a cold tires thing? Like, I had cold tires before and now I don't? So now it's gripping better? Because that first lap it felt terrible. Now it's feeling like it's sticking much better, so why is that? I don't know. I have no clue. But at least the second lap was a little bit better, I guess. 30.5, but we're probably still going to be real slow. Yeah, terrible. I can't figure this thing out, man. It reminds me of when I was trying to learn the touring cars on the roadside. Those things that are apparently, I guess, front-wheel drive. And that was different from anything I'd ever driven, and I had a lot of struggle trying to figure out how to get that thing to work. Like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be running the bottom or if I'm supposed to be running the top. Maybe I shouldn't be shifting? I really have no clue. I don't think I want to be on the top because it feels like it's much slower. Maybe I don't shift if I run the top line? Maybe that's the key. Maybe I shift if I run low, but I don't shift if I run the high line. Suddenly that's looking good, but man, I've got a lot to learn with this car. It's like a new language. But I did want to start doing some more of this, even if the car doesn't really make much sense to me at the moment. Because it is the Cup Series. I love running Xfinity. Trucks are fun, too. But I've always had a blind spot for the Cup Series. Just sporadic races every once in a while with it, but even if it's gonna hurt my numbers for a while, maybe, well, we're gonna give it a try. I've been wanting to do this, but never really had the opportunity. Just the races haven't really been going off when I've been ready to run. We'll do a practice pit stop here. Tires really like to lock up in this thing too.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
The officials are telling us they won't accept the way you're driving. Your laps won't count until you reach.
But at least we can get to pit road, I think.
Front left, 167.
We'll get the race setup in.
236.
And I think what I want to do in this one is just try to learn, try to survive. Because we are slow. We are very slow. And just a couple more seconds here, we'll get into it. Maybe I'll learn something from watching other guys.
P15.
I guess that's kind of the hope. But hopefully it'll be a good race. I really don't know what these A Open races look like. My hope is that they're going to be pretty clean. Generally the Open series are cleaner overall, but I'm not really familiar with the Cup series. I just want to do a little bit better than the 87 race I did most recently. I didn't have a great performance on that one. Or at least the ending of it wasn't. So
Okay,
I kind of just want to make it to the end of this one. Maybe try to finish better than where I started, I guess would be a good goal. But more than anything, I'm just trying to learn how to drive this thing. So right now, I don't know how, and I guess this is a heck of a split to try to do it.
Let's take opportunities.
I guess that's one thing. This is a series that gets a lot of participation, and that's something I'm always wanting. Higher strength of fields, more cars signed up, and this had over 100 here on Tuesday night, so I guess that'll never be a concern in this series. That's a plus. Looks like we can make it just past halfway if we do end up doing some green flag stops. I have to assume just take 4 tires. I'm not going to do anything crazy with strategy or anything at any point. I have to assume that's the best option.
5 cars left to grid.
Hopefully, I don't make any big mistakes. I know that the dirty air can be kind of a big thing in this car, so I've got to be prepared for that so I don't get tight and drift up into anybody. Did I unmute them? Yes, I did. Okay. I mean, it's a Class A series, so everyone has an A license.
Waiting on the final car.
Theoretically, that would make for some clean racing, but I know this car, you can get a decent amount of pack racing as well.
Everyone's gridded.
Maybe not quite current ARCA levels, but it's gonna be a challenge. We got Denny Hamlin and his new Progressive sponsor over here in the 15.
We need to follow car number 14. The inside column.
Someone must have made that one pretty recently, because that was a pretty recent sponsor in the Cup Series.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside.
Man, I don't know the last time I drove this thing in an official race or at all.
14. Car.
I think it might have been at Old Atlanta or something. A really low split race late at night or something like that. I barely remember that. But most of the racing I did in this was before it even existed in real life, to put a timeline on that. Because it was developed here on iRacing and kind of tested out first, which was kind of crazy. We're gonna get started here
Going green.
and follow Bluey to the green flag, I guess.
Okay,
Nervous,
car is
but
ready. Watch for the lights.
just gonna try to do my best.
Green flag. Green flag.
Green flag at Kansas.
Car
I'm gonna
outside.
stack up here. Obviously not gonna be doing any 3 wide shenanigans this early.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Gotta be ready to react to however this car is gonna behave, because I'm not familiar.
Outside.
Do I want 4th gear? I guess so. Through the corner. Oh wow, the car is tight. Yeah, that dirty air really is a thing. They are like trying to take it 3 wide up there. So I'm gonna give that space, even though I didn't really want to take the apron.
Still there. Outside. Clear.
You got a blinking guy, that's not fantastic.
Car inside. Keep high.
Oh my god, please
Still
stop.
inside.
I have enough to worry about trying to learn this car than a guy that's
Keep
part
high.
ghost. Going ghost like Danny Phantom in front of us.
It was just an 30.80. That one was
Stay high.
31.13.
Woo! That seam got me a little bit loose.
Still inside. Clear.
Kind of just taking it easy out here. The one guy blinking on the track and he's right in front of me. Go figure.
Do you not know you're blinking the whole time?
21. Close on lap 56. 15th place. That's your quickest lap in this
Car
session.
inside.
Alright.
Clear inside.
Uh-oh, we got wall hit up ahead maybe.
Talk to me, Robert.
Stay high. Clear inside.
21.
Kind of single file parade going on. I assume they were saving tires or something. It's hard to tell the car's even on the right front or anything because it's just driving so oddly.
Still there at the bottom.
0.01.
Still there, hold your line.
Ooh,
Clear
they're
inside.
cutting it close in front of us there.
Outside.
Guess we'll take the apron. I'm just worried the guy's gonna try to cut down into us.
Still there.
Car's turning better now that I guess the tires are warmer.
Outside.
Oh man, more wall hits up ahead. Don't love that.
Car inside. Stay high.
Take the higher line here for a corner.
Still there,
Got
inside.
a great run out there,
Clear
as
inside.
you might expect at Kansas.
Lap time was 30.90.
Keep shifting to fourth, but I have to remember that I was finding best results staying in fifth on the high line.
Still
That
inside.
motor got loud on our inside.
Stay high. Stay high.
There, multi-wide up ahead, maybe 3 wide.
Clear inside.
We're inside. They're blocking or something.
30.63. V12.
Go down to the bottom here.
30.64.
I'm working off of the assumption that the bottom will be better for tires. Seems like where everybody else is running. And in a strong field, you gotta assume they know what they're doing. I'm not too thrilled to be caught up in this wreck that's gonna happen because they're cutting it really close with these moves up in front of us. I'm not so sure about all that.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Clear, inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
Okay, get some track position.
Stay high.
Running this outside line. It doesn't even feel like it's burning the tires off, but I'm sure it is.
Clear inside.
I just don't know how to recognize the way this car feels yet.
Car inside.
This lap for Arabia. 30.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Still there at the bottom. Still there, inside. Still there.
Still only about a 10% of the way through this thing.
6th place.
Ooh, we got a late
Still there,
block, it looked like, up in front of us.
Keep high.
We're somehow moving forward. I assume because we're killing our tires, but at least
Still
we'll
there at the
learn.
bottom.
Daniel,
Oh my god, he nearly killed both of us.
Still there, inside. You're in fourth position. Still there, inside. The next car's the leader. Clear inside.
Start from the dirt.
Car outside. Clear.
Alright, interesting. I guess we won't get caught up in a wreck now, at least.
Nice and smooth, you're running second. Car inside.
Not as likely, anyway.
Keep high. Clear.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Sure, the tires will fall off and these guys will come blowing past us, but for now, at least, if there is a wreck, we'll be in front of it most likely. Kind of like a super speedway strategy there. Car feels like a brick going through the corner, like there's no yaw whatsoever, feels like. Which is kind of strange feeling to me. Just driving off the right front the whole time, it feels like. Which is probably why we're just killing our tires for later here.
What are you doing?
Your last lap time was at 31.00.
But I'm hoping it won't matter. Maybe we'll catch a caution and all this track position will really pay off. God, heads are wrecking. Almost. Holy cow, he got very sideways. Is that what's going to happen to us?
Car inside.
That guy got mega loose in front of us. Or that guy got a mega run on us. The guy that was coming up on us, I mean. Still thinking about the other guy, I guess. We're going to get hit on exit. Don't love that.
Clear.
Your lap time was at 31.01.
Inside. Still there. Stay high.
He's just going to continue bumping us on the exit of the corner.
Sorry, Derek, that was a little close there.
Whew. I guess we'll just try to hold him off. Dead tires and all. I really don't want that guy to get close to me again. He scares me. Do some draft from this 22. When I got some room, I do want to keep going back down to that bottom lane, though.
P2.
Gotta do big lifts in 3 and 4. The car turns much better in 1 and 2 than 3 and 4. I don't know why. I don't know what the reason for that is. But I definitely noticed that while practicing. And during the race here, it's very evident as well. You can carry a lot more speed through 1 and 2. Just running from this 5 right now.
Inside.
Hoping he doesn't door me on exit bad enough to wreck us.
Still there. Keep high.
He likes to hold me all the way up the track on the front stretch.
Still there at the bottom. Keep high. Clear
Nearly
inside.
wrecks us.
Car inside. Keep high. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Still there at the bottom. Keep high.
Alright, they're starting to come back on us now.
Still there inside.
Or maybe not, they're just going to shove me into the wall.
There's a car on the low side.
How many times are you going to door me on exit, dude? That wasn't even on exit, he got me mid-corner.
Car looks fine. No damage.
Hopefully no damage from it.
Still there, hold your line.
Last lap was at 31.48.
Stay high. Clear.
Car 1-2 is leading the race.
Outside.
I don't know where that guy thinks he's going. There's no room above me.
Still there, inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Get back in fifth. Keep high.
Bump drafted.
You're up top, 3 wide.
We're just gonna die, aren't we?
Still there, still there. Right side, 2 wide. Still there at the bottom.
How many times am I gonna get adored on the exit this race? Jesus, man.
Yeah, that's completely my bad, dude. I'm sorry. Straighten it up, bro. Straighten it up.
You've just done it 31.30.
Car inside. You're up
Getting
top,
a little
3
bit
wide.
annoying.
Hold your line. Inside, 2 wide. Still inside.
Definitely getting tight out here, having to lift off even more.
Still inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Gotta take this run.
Still there. Right side, 2 wide. Clear inside, car inside. Still there, inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Still there, still there. Right side, 2 wide.
Falling back, but I'm hoping we'll still be in better shape. How we started.
Car on the low side.
More guys cutting it way too close. Might just be the nature of the racing here, I guess, but
Still
ooh,
there,
he's got
hold your
the
line.
dirty air. I could feel that. Him being in that lane up here in front of me definitely made me tighter.
Still there, inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Still there, still there.
Alright, still getting doored on the exit.
Right side, 2 wide. Clear.
13th place. That was 31.64.
Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
Man, no one really cares,
Car on the low side.
do they?
Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
They're all just gonna shut that door, and I'm sure if I'm sure if they wreck themselves on my nose, it'll somehow be my fault.
Clear inside.
A lot more guys running this higher line now. Oh my gosh, that guy's wrecking. Oh, he was sliding a whole bunch. Lots of cars in its top lane, making us the car tight.
Clear.
I'm not going to do that.
V14.
That would probably be a good way to die. Thought about it because I had some momentum heading toward him, but nah.
Car inside.
Oh wow, got tight on exit there.
Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
I thought you. Well, I don't even know where you was for a second.
You're good, buddy. I didn't know if that was, I came down a little bit there. That's my bad if I didn't.
Still there, hold your line. Still there.
16th place.
We gotta run the low line now. Still a lot more grip in 1 and 2 than in 3 and 4. Falling back bad though.
Inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Inside.
Jesus.
Target fuel.
Still there, hold your line. Clear inside.
It's every car that passes us, man. Cuts it that close every time. I mean, I guess who am I to complain to go and do a series I'm not familiar with and complain how they're driving? That's just how it works here, I guess. So who am I to complain?
front of us is Robert, car number 18, and their rating is 3.8.
Race has been clean so far, though, other than some door hits and such. No wrecks, even though there was also a couple of close calls. Still got guys getting into the wall as well. Car is very tight.
That lap was a
It seems to be spreading out a little bit. I don't think there's any saving my tires at this point. Running the bottom. I probably should just continue up top. Since those will be the fastest lap times and my tires are already deceased anyway. There's no saving them at this point.
Car inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Keep high. Clear inside.
Man, this thing's not turning.
Inside. Stay high. Clear.
At least we got a little bit of a gap behind us now. But we are doing just about as bad as I thought I might.
P19.
I think the slower pace we have now, we probably want to keep it in 4th gear. Through the corners. Might just keep it in 4th gear, period. Considering we slowed the pace so much. I like that seam helping us turn a little bit, but we are so off pace.
3.5.
There's a little bit of break into 3 now. Slow it down. They are just driving off into the sunset at this point. Man, I wish tires fell off like this in real life.
0.82.
We'd have some comers and goers in the real series as well, instead of just a bunch of aero blocking. We need someone to like pile drive the wall hard enough one of these times to actually crash out so we can get a nice reset
0.85.
on these tires, but I don't think I would even be able to do any better the next run, to be honest with you. I guess you kind of just have to sit in line like a lot of those guys were and save your tires and then race later. Because if you try to go anywhere, then this is what happens. You end up back in 19th, worse than where you started, even though we were up to 2nd place at one point. I kind of figured that was going to happen, judging by what we were seeing around the track. The fact that we were passing people when we shouldn't have been. I was kind of just hoping we'd get a lucky caution. That didn't end up happening. I think we've stopped the bleeding, though. The guys behind us seem just about as bad off as I am.
The lap time was at 31.94. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
I guess we'll call me in about lap 50, if this thing's gonna go green.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.16.
Will they wreck trying to enter the pits? I don't know. If they haven't wrecked yet, though, I feel like they might not. Let's see what the lower line does for us. See if that's any better. Nah, I don't think it will be. Don't have that runoff. It was closer than I might have expected, but nah, not happening. High line it is. Just been keeping it in fourth as well because we're just barely getting up to the chip. It's weird shifting on a track like Kansas. But it does seem necessary, especially in the draft, a lot of the time.
The gap to Brown behind is now 1.62.
Figure out how to not run somebody over.
Bro, you missed the fucking corner and hit the wall, and I couldn't check up in time. What are you talking about?
Your problem in heavy race, buddy. Figure it out.
Bro, you're literally mad that you're in the fucking way and slowest person on the racetrack. And you were in the wall. I can't help that.
Yeah, slowest person on the racetrack, but yet still in front of you, so.
Yeah, and I was 0.2 a lap faster than you. But okay.
Hey now, slowest on racetrack is reserved for me.
He's leading the race.
The yellow flag is out.
Ooh,
They
we
want
got
you
a
in
wreck.
single file.
Hold your brakes, please. Thank you.
Left up 20.
Hold your brakes, dude!
That's what I'm saying.
Left up 20.
That guy
Back
did
there
that.
on me and expected me not to get tight and then ran me over when I got to the fence. Figure it out.
Okay, Colton. Pit window is open.
Man, they're still mad. I don't think that was
Trying to figure out where to go.
The pace car is in.
anything involved here. Well, no green flag pit stops, unfortunately.
20 to pass.
Hopefully this 20 decides to come catch up.
Pit road is now open.
Pits are open. The pace car's in. Turn 3.
Is that the only guy? Yeah, only guy we have to let by, so we're fine. Alright, let's see if we can do better. Saving tires this time. We'll be boring, I guess, and sit in line. Fuel, tires, all checked. Alright, let's catch up maybe, so we can actually pit with the rest of the field. Or not.
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Pit box in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
Make sure to slow this thing down. I know it's a little weird sometimes. 46.78. I will not be sharing that, or else I will be laughed out of town.
Move it, move it.
Alright.
Line up, single file.
Good on fueled in to the end, though it's kind of close. So I guess we'll save a little bit, but a couple of guys wrecked in front of us, so we'll get a couple spots back. Do I want to pass, get some track position in case we do get another yellow?
Ball course yellow. Pits are open. The pace car is in the tri-oval.
I don't know. Probably not.
One left to green. You'll be lining up on the inside.
But then again, like, if everybody else in front of us is going to save tire
The pace car is in turn 1.
and not going to fall off, then I'm just going to follow them, aren't I? I don't know. Because I don't know if anyone's going to fall off like I have. Actually up to 13th after the guy's wrecked and then after the pit stop. Hopefully this thing stays clean, but I could see this caution, breeding cautions, as they say. Maybe we'll get doored a couple more times.
No damage. Car
Exiting
deployed.
the corners. Thankfully no damage though, didn't have any optional or anything. A couple of Denny Hamlin schemes out here. See the FedEx one over there. I guess it's not his scheme anymore now, is it?
Right sides after that.
But I can't tell when this car's driving on the right front or whenever it's not. I really have no idea how to even feel for that. Like, we got some guys that are on the right rear. I don't know how you would even know when it is, to be honest with you.
Green, green, green.
Okay.
P13.
I think we're
Next
clear.
car is Mullins, car number 13, and their rating is 4.7.
Guess we will protect the tire. Run down here.
That was 32.70.
Get in line. Let some guys drive past if they want to. And we'll see how that works out this time. This time around. And 5 looks like he wants to move forward, so we will let him.
Outside. Still there. Keep digging.
Okay, Colton, that's half
Still
distance.
there, hold your line.
You'll be tight. I think you'll get to the end, but we're not sure.
Go low.
Be able to get by us pretty
Clear up
easily.
top.
Alright, file in. Alright, gonna get a bump draft. I feel like maybe the car was a little tight there, so maybe I needed to back it down more.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what this car wants from me.
Go low.
That's a new fastest
Go low.
lap for Anderson, 30.60.
Clear up
P15,
top.
that was 31.02.
Uh-oh, saw some smoke. I don't know if someone got the wall up ahead, maybe. 22 makes a pass on us.
Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Keep low.
New fastest lap for
17 getting to our outside.
Still there.
I feel like I'm my own spotter here. Kind of just narrating what's happening.
Keep low.
Just trying to make sure I'm aware of everybody around, because this is very close racing.
Go low.
Just gonna stay behind this guy here.
Outside. Still there. Keep low.
Starting to get past a little bit,
Still there.
but
Hold
I
your line.
don't want to pick up the pace necessarily. I want to try to be disciplined this time and see where it takes us.
Still there. Hold
Maybe
your
we
line.
end up in the back anyway, but we learned that's what happens if I go all out.
Clear up top.
Alright, well, you cut that really close for no reason, but we're fine. And 7 wants to go, go, go.
P17, you've just done 30.90.
Okay, now he's gonna wreck that guy. Cool.
Still there at the bottom. Stay high.
Gonna have
to
to take the
car on
middle
right
lane.
side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
So, for as aggressive as the 27 has been, he still ends up behind us.
Inside. Clear inside.
Oh, guy in front getting loose.
Inside.
Make sure I'm not gonna get to his inside and make sure I know where he is.
Still there at the bottom. Clear.
I really would like to be on the bottom, but the 27's hanging there.
Still inside. Still there. Hold your line.
Alright, I think we have to just go here for a second.
Still
Clear
inside.
some guys, because if I'm not running the bottom, I'm not saving tire anyway.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside, clear.
Trying to dive, guys, while you're blinking constantly. That's why.
P15, we're set in the face.
Now we're back to the bottom. Gotta be nice to the car again. Felt like I just needed to get out of that second lane, or else I was just gonna be wearing my tire anyway.
Matty, car number
Might as well
2 is leading
just
the race.
bite the bullet, go a little fast for a second,
Outside.
clear ourselves.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low.
P14.
Outside,
Okay,
clear.
the next car is Tesla, car number 17. Their rating
Okay.
is 3.8.
I feel like I've been doing better with the tires this time. We'll see if it pans out for us.
Car outside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Starting to feel a little bit tighter.
Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Keep low. Stay low.
Got some guys sneaking past us right now on the outside. Holy cow, dude. Why are guys so dramatic? That was not necessary. And this is the guy that put me in the wall earlier. Or, doored me a couple times. Like, was it really worth the risk to cut the apron for half a
Inside.
tenth? Half a thousandth of a tenth?
Stay high.
I don't know, man.
On the low side. Clear.
I guess he knew he was clear, so it didn't really matter, but...
Car inside. Stay high. Still there.
16th place.
Alright, wanted to go middle there, but I guess I
Still
couldn't.
there. Hold your line.
Dirty air in front of us, gonna make our corner exit pretty bad.
Still inside. Clear inside.
What a mess.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Keep high. Clear.
18th.
I don't really want to be up here.
31.34.
Alright, guy in the wall.
Car inside. Clear inside.
We didn't get an instant wreck, like I thought we might. Still been clean.
You've just done a 31.07.
Some guys that look like maybe they're falling off worse than we are. Maybe. Oop, didn't shift. Make sure that it actually shifts. Oh my.
Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Outside. Clear. Outside.
That one was out.
You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Alright, we're being
Clear
taken
outside,
3
2
wide
wide.
for
Clear,
last
2
place.
wide. Still there. Inside. You're up top. 3 wide.
Okay, don't know where that guy
All
is.
around. Car inside. Still there.
I didn't know if I still had to leave room for him because he's blinking still.
Still
So much
there,
for
hold
safety
your line.
culture.
You're in the middle. 3 wide.
No idea where he is.
Right side. 2 wide. Keep high.
So ironic. The safety culture guy is the guy that's causing lots of unsafe situations.
Stay high.
26. And their
Clear
rating
inside.
is 2.9. P17.
Well, having to race a bunch of guys made us really lose the pack, but I don't feel like it's because my tires are terrible. It's just because guys are racing us really hard. I'm having to check up for some nonsense.
23. And their rating is 3.3.
Might be time to go just stay in 4th, I'm not sure. Not sure if it's necessary to be in 5th gear. I guess it is. We're reaching 8,800 or so. Halfway through the straight, so...
Your last lap time was at 31.29.
They're still mixing it up behind us. I guess I should be trying to drive where they're not, right? That's kind of a big thing.
Car
Okay, this
outside.
guy's gonna stuff up to my outside.
Still there.
Thanks. Didn't want to complete that corner
Still
anyway.
there. Hold your line.
Good thing I wasn't as tight as I was last round, because I don't know if I would have been able to stop myself from drifting up into him. Even if I lifted off completely.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
P19. That last lap was at 31.65.
I still don't feel like my tires are bad. I'm still just trying to be good to them, but we're getting past. I have no idea. Still got a long way to go, so I don't really want to start killing my tires. These guys seem to think it's time to go, though. Maybe it is.
The driver in front of us is Fitzpatrick, car number 14, and their rating is 4.6.
More wall hits up there. I'm surprised we haven't gotten more wrecks with some of these wall hits that we're seeing from guys. Bouncing off real hard. We just ended up in the same place we did last run anyway. Even though we tried to save tires, we're just in 19th again. I don't know, man. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing in this car. Maybe we're just 19th fastest here today. Maybe we're starting to reel them back in a little bit.
Alright Colton, the next car is Bridges, car number 26, and their rating is 2.9. P19.
Maybe not, because now we got people catching up behind us too.
The car ahead is...
Wonder if this is how
car
Shane
number
Van Gisbergen
17,
feels
their rating is
when he drives on
3.8.
ovals in the next-gen car. Like, just
Good consistency.
completely out of place, totally familiar with different kinds of race cars.
Outside.
Like I got mega tight, I guess.
Still there.
And then running in the back. Kind of like SVG. Now the only problem is when we get to a road course, I'm not going to be able to be a contender to win. See, I've got no redeeming qualities. That's my
Still
problem.
there.
You've got half your fuel left.
Keep low. Still there, hold your line.
This guy hanging on out there.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
18th.
He's just
Still
gonna
there.
hold on for dear life. We're not gonna door him though. Surprisingly not that difficult not to door somebody.
Stay low. Outside is clear.
The way it was going, I thought it was near impossible not to, but turns out we were able to pass him without dooring him. Very interesting. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
You've just done a 31.80.
Car does still feel much better than it did last run, but it's not really translating to speed. Maybe we have to go run the top now. Alright, no grip, cool. Thought we'd have a little more grip than that, but it's fine. Still get a better run off. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to run the bottom in 1 and 2. Or no, wait. I think I want to do the opposite. Hold on a second. Let me think about this. I think I probably want to do the opposite. I want to run the bottom in 3 and 4. Well, now this guy's getting up on us and I want to hold this position, so we're going to run the top again. Clearly I don't know what I'm doing, or what I want to do. That's kind of the whole problem
The
here.
car in front of us is now Bridges, car number 26, and their rating is 2.9. That lap time was 31.75.
We're getting a little further in this race, so maybe use a little bit of the tire, I guess. That kind of middle entry is not too bad.
Your lap times are improving, this is good.
Guys, really getting the wall ahead. Let's see, it ran the high line here. Is that going to be better than that line we did last lap? I don't think it really even will be.
That lap time was 31.73. P18.
I think we're going to keep doing that line. That line's not so bad at all. Maybe I'll try that in 1 and 2, see how it feels. Like a late apex line. Alright, it's going to get us real tight exiting 2, though. That wasn't fantastic. So maybe that's just a 3 and 4 thing. Guess those wall hits aren't hurting those guys too bad, unless maybe that's a netcode thing and they're not actually hitting it.
Your lap time was 31.79. Headman, car number 1, is leading the race.
Nah, I'm pretty sure they're hitting it just about every lap. Will we get another wreck before the end of this one? I'm not sure. That's not slowing them down really at all, is it? They hit it every lap. Maybe it is a little bit. I'm kind of catching them, but I'm not sure if it's because the wall hits or just because they're falling off. 19's catching up to us back there.
Okay, Colton, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
He wants to get by, I guess. We'll try to hold him off. Follow this guy wherever he goes to get his draft.
That last lap was at 31.77.
Holy shit.
Get that man an ambulance.
Talking about ambulances, I don't know. No caution, so I don't know what happened.
R.I.P. Good lord.
What happened?
I ran the second lane there without meaning to. Got tight.
Place.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Keep high.
Gonna have to run the high line here because he's occupied down there.
Inside. Clear.
Occupying those lower lines. He's gonna get by without much trouble. He's definitely got a better set of tires left right now.
The 18, that lap was at 31.93.
So I guess we're back to... Oh no, we're not back to 19th. We're still 18th. Okay. But hold on, we're catching the 26.
That lap time was 31.83.
Didn't want to be in his dirty air up there.
Car outside. Keep low. Still there. 10 to go. This time
That
by.
lap was at 31.94. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Go low.
It'd be hard to pass low line, it looks like, especially 1 and 2.
Clear outside if you want it.
That was at 32.00.
Carrying too much speed, I feel like he's gonna get the wall. Yep. Kinda see it coming.
Outside. Clear outside.
Gonna do a slide job type deal. That actually was kind of fast. Maybe that's the line I need to be running.
The next car is Abdullah, car number 23. Their rating is 3.3. 17th place.
Almost didn't get it turned.
Inside.
And I didn't get it turned. God, I
Clear
stink.
inside.
I just know how to I don't know how to drive this thing, man. Usually if I make it through mid-corner, it feels like you're good for the exit, but then that time, no siree. Decided it was going to get tight on exit, too. So I just don't know what's going on.
32.52.
Oh, whoa. That guy's having a moment.
The gap to Lurie behind is now 0.54.
He is wrecking loose, it looks like. I wish my car were a little more loose. Maybe not that loose, but mine's really feeling tight at the moment. Moving back to the bottom because I'm having trouble getting it turned anymore. They just drive away when I do that. It's the problem. I got the 5 coming up on us. I'd kind of like to beat him. If this were NASCAR Thunder 2004, he would be in my rival territory for all the bumps I've gotten during this race. But he's obviously better than I am, given that he's the 5 car, and this is probably not his first race in this car in, I don't know, 2 years, probably longer.
The car in front of us is a lap behind.
That car going around.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
Alright, car's just not going to turn, that's cool.
Car inside, you're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide.
Why are we 3 wide with the lap car?
You're up top, 3 wide. Still there, still there.
Push, push, push.
Still
Get
there.
to position, P19. Last lap time was at
Right side,
32.
2 wide.
5-3.
Clear inside.
Car's not turning anymore on exit.
You've
God.
got 2 laps to go. You've got about 5
This
laps
thing's
to
terrible. And he's gone now. I don't know, man. Like, I felt like I saved my tires fine for most of this run, and then I was just still in the back anyway.
Car number 5.
And now I'm just in bad shape because I needed to start driving, I felt like. And then now we're terrible again. So I have no idea.
Good way.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
We're on the white flag lap. The leader's probably just about finished already.
Yeah, good race. Going up there, Derek.
About to shift into 3rd. I'm going so slow right now.
Ahead is now
Rolling there.
0.88.
Thanks, guys. Good race, everyone. Thanks for keeping that green.
You've got 1 gallon left.
Yeah, that was a good, great
Alright, well, we'll come in 19th, I guess. So it didn't matter. For first run, we ended up 19th. Second run, we ended up 19th. Tire saving or not.
Good one, Derek. Good race, Kev.
P19.
Alright,
That's the
let's
end of the
check a
race.
flag.
Well done, mate.
Race, you
Schedule for
win.
testing, we'll get them next time.
Alright. Well, I don't know what I learned here, because first run I didn't save tires, ended up 19th. Second run I did try to save tires, and I ended up 19th. Have I learned that I'm just going to end up wherever I'm supposed to end up? I don't know. I mean, the tires are going to be really bad, 3780. But again, maybe I should have just never started pushing. Maybe I should have just continued doing the super boring bottom line, but everybody else had moved up the track. Why didn't they fall off as bad? I really don't know. No clue, man. But 19th, we're pretty terrible. At least we didn't end up a lap down. We stayed on the lead lap, I guess. Small victory. And got a 0x. It was a pretty clean race overall. Other than like the door hits and stuff, but just the 1 caution. But we will see what else happened out here in the incidents. 26 just gets the left rear of the 14, and then the 14 just gets bullied out of the way. No caution from that, though. Showing me probably because of my tires, hitting 50%. So it's probably the worst out here on tires. I'm not sure what happened there. So the 5 gets tight and hits the wall. And then the 5 just drives into him. This is when they were arguing, like, the 5 was saying, oh, just run over me, I guess. And it's because the 5 was getting loose and slowing down on exit, and the 4 was right behind him. But the 5, I guess, retaliates and wrecks the 4. So I don't know about all that. That seems kind of weird. Man, he hit the wall hard, and he still came and beat us later. So I guess these cars are pretty sturdy. He's still continuing to wreck the guy. This guy sucks. What a loser. It was his fault to begin with for getting tight on exit and having to lift right in front of the guy. Interesting. So I mean, the 5 only hurt himself through all that too, because he lost the pack and everything. He gets a reset later, but now I'm even more upset I didn't beat him, but I can't really expect to. Oh man, the 24 just gets loose on the outside. I don't know how guys are getting loose. I wish I knew how, because I would want to do it more. But 24 gets loose on the outside. And unfortunately, the 18 was there to catch him, and that was your caution. Oh my god. And then the 20 comes in. Yeah, that's where I guess he was frustrated with this guy rolling down the track. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. You do have to hold your brakes there, so people can get around safely. I mean, he's trying to go low, and the 24 just goes down. I mean, maybe the car is broken, and maybe it wouldn't stop. I don't know how this car reacts to damage, but 20 seemed to think that he should have been able to hold on to his brakes and allow him to get around safely. So here we jump forward to lap 86. The 7 gets... Oh, wow. The 7 gets loose on the apron and takes himself out. I didn't even know this happened. But he goes down there and avoids bringing out a yellow. So it was cool of him to at least do that. Then probably some more tires falling off here. I'll probably show up again. So I got 50% on my tires right near the end. Yep, here I am. Probably happening right about now as I turn into this corner. Tires hitting 50%. At least I'm not the only one. There's some other guys. I mean, this guy finished his 9th. Apparently with just about similar tire wear, so... I don't know, man. Even the guy up in 2nd. Because he's not hitting the wall. So it must be the tire. I really have no idea what I need to do to improve. If you have any suggestions, like if you've run this or watched other guys run it and have any suggestions for what you're seeing me do, please let me know. I would really... I'm really lost here. But it looks like the rest of the race is just the guys that hurt their tires, and then the one gets the win, so... Not very good, but I kind of expected that, but man, I am lost. I feel like it's like in the Real Life Cup Series, you got guys like Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, they're like, man, this car just does not suit my driving style, I can't... I'm not figuring it out. And guys like Kyle Larson being like, man, I'd have 12 more wins or whatever. If it was still the old car. So it's really tough for guys in real life to adjust to it, and I'm kind of finding the same thing here. Having a tough time figuring this thing out, so... We'll see what the damage is. I think we'll lose about 50 iRating probably, but we will take a look to see the exact numbers. And here they are. There we go. Sure enough, 57 iRating lost, but 0x, clean race, and maybe learned a little bit. Got a feel for the car. And it's going to take some time, but I do want to keep running it, even if my my numbers might crash. So long as I'm not the one crashing, I guess. But numbers don't mean anything. I'd still like to learn how to drive this car. And that's going to take some time, so thank you for joining me on being slow here. Hopefully it was entertaining anyway. And I appreciate you. So I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.